Hello, and welcome to Desktop and Dice, the gaming channel where you never know who's going to show up. I'm your host, NextGen Nate, and in this run, we're going to be playing Dyson Sphere Program. For this run, our question is, what's your favorite mech? And the reason I'm asking that is because you play a mech in this game, so if you could pick a mech, what would be your favorite? And remember, with each successive episode, give us different mechs that you think deserve a little more attention than they get. And let's discuss. In the last episode, take a shot at guessing my favorite mech. Tell the truth, I'm actually going to have to think about that one myself. But by the end of this run, I should have an answer. Alright, well with that, let's get into the game. Let's see. Seriously, can I? What's going on here? Not enough power or something? Can I connect to conveyor belts? Do you know?
You would probably have to do it with a sorter if you did.
Well, I'll say this. I liked it when there was at least 3 of us, because I noticed that we all tag teamed on conversation pretty good. That was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, the more people you got, the easier it is to keep it going.
Yeah. Of course, I noticed that when it was Ravenous, you and me, it wasn't quite as much, but I was was talking to my madre about this, and I was like, Ravenous and Sean aren't my chatty Cathys. They're the more quiet ones. So you notice when Gandalf got into the situation, conversation really picked up, and was like, "Yep, yeah, he's one of my talkers." So. And then you had the generator guy he talked for a little while, which was awesome. But
That was before I got on, though.
yeah, I think he's more interested in observing, which, I mean, that's perfectly fine. But I hope he gets to a place where he feels like he can contribute a little more to the conversation and so on. So, but that's the thing. There's something to be said for someone who doesn't say a lot, because when they do say something, everyone goes, "Oh, they said something." It's very important. Alright. I get the feeling that there's some way to connect these. I just did it. Let's see if that works. Okay, why is this? Hello. Oh, that's right. Sweet. He does do it. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's see what's next. Alright, so how do you get the liquid? How do you get it there? Water pump. That's how.
Yeah, you gotta put the hydro pump right on the water or something.
Of course, to do that, you have to have this doohickey. Okay. Ooh, I can make bullets. One thing I don't like is that our mech doesn't realize they should put something in there that makes it understand it doesn't need to just run into buildings.
Right. If you control it with the WASD, you can jump the building with the space bar.
Okay. How do you conveyor belt the water?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in upgrades, so you might be ahead of me in the research trees now.
Seriously though, that something feels like surely it's not a matter of conveyor belt. You know?
Yeah.
I wonder if I'm getting ahead of myself when it comes to like, what is this? What does this do? A splitter, a sorter MK2, a traffic monitor. Oh, that's not what I needed. Seriously, you would think that the fluid storage would come with a way to transport the fluid, you know?
Can you not just do it with the sorters and conveyors?
I mean, I can give it a shot. For some reason that doesn't feel right, but
Well, I got 4 more cubes to use up, and then I can start doing it too, so... Alright. Build me a pump.
okay. Oh, I did that wrong.
And I forgot. Oh, it turns out it's okay.
Oh,
So I
wait.
forgot.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Whoopsie doopsie. Put this right there. Alright, and then... what'd you forget to do? Hello? Oh my goodness, water comes out as cubes. What? That make no sense. Unless it's ice.
Oh, gotta make sense.
How are you supposed to transport water on a conveyor belt? Unless it's ice. It's jiggling around like it's supposed to be liquid. What? No, that don't make no sense. Alright, what are you supposed to do with water though? That's the question.
For now. How's it going to be stacked vertically?
Thermal power.
I imagine something eventually will need water. Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out what the next upgrade that makes sense is, you know? Our next research thing. Which one of these things did that? I know I saw that somewhere. Oh, right there. Duh. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, I hope that you're willing to consider joining one of our social networks. And of course, Twitter is actually X at this point, yes I know. Also, if you enjoyed this, please consider joining some of our other channels, as well as looking at some of our other creators. There will be links in the description below. Also keep in mind that I have a Rent a Cyber friend, and if you're wanting to just have a conversation, I welcome your conversation over there. though there is a bit of a fee. Also, if you are under the age of 18, you have to have a legal guardian log you in and stay in the room with you as we have that conversation. And as the rules are the rules, if they're unwilling to do that, then I'm sorry, we can't have a conversation. But these rules are in place for a reason. Just a reminder, the question for this run is, what's your favorite mech? Then, with each successive episode, give us different mechs that you think should get more spotlight. And give us reasons why they should have the spotlight, reasons why you think they don't get the spotlight. And, yeah, let's talk some mechs. My hint for my favorite mech is that it was a mech featured in a cartoon that aired in 1993. Tell the truth, I'm not sure anyone's gonna get it. Well, with that, I've been your host, Next Gen Nate, and I'm looking forward to the next time we play.